Hey, we're going to start a new game today. New experience, something a little different, something a little strange. This is Desktop Explorer. This is we're going to explore an old 90s PC. And in doing so, we're going to solve a mystery. How's that sound? Let's jump right in. I don't know much beyond that. I know it's got like a weirdly like chaotic and unsettling their own version of Clippy. You guys know what Clippy is? Many of you probably don't. Clippy is before probably most of your times. We're gonna see how the UI looks and everything, and then we'll adjust the horizontal or the vertical stream if we need to. Clippy was the best. Clippy underrated. Underrated. I'm doing well, Tufty. I hope you had a good weekend. Alpha, welcome in. What's up, Kate? Let's check our options first. You guys don't hear any music? I don't hear any music, or I don't hear any sounds. Let me see. I bet my voice meter's not on. Bloop. It's sort of on. There we go. Now we got sound. Except now I'm missing my other sound. Oh, no, we got one, not the other. And now we got both. Groovy. How do you guys feel about CRT filters? How's the smoke around us? It's gone now. Yeah, we're good. We had a really rough about 20 hours, and then it all cleared out. I'm gonna turn the CRT filter off. I know it's like really putting you in the space. Not really my jam. Leave it at 50. Well, actually, we'll turn it up a little bit. I don't know what kind of sounds we're gonna have. That'll work. I click on advanced, nothing happens. Okay, well, let's jump in. My selected language cannot be changed later in the game. Okay. Noted. Yeah, I know you guys had it worse than we did. For sure, Alpha. That smoke was... The day that we had it was bad. Select our username. Admin. We want full controls, right? Is this a horror game? It's maybe horror adjacent. We'll see. We'll see. What do you think? Halibut, Maximus, or admin? I don't know. This feels like an important distinction. Let's do admin. That gives... Oh, we can't do admin. All right, Halibut's the only one that doesn't have a password. Replace mouse and keyboard. Buy speakers compatible with PC. Connect to the internet. Ethernet port is completely broken. Check Chronolog software. It should be in my start menu at the bottom left corner. Let's do this. What's up, Sean? Happy Monday to you as well. Do that. Okay. Let's go to the Chronolog. Select an entry to read its contents or create a new one to get started. Happy journaling. Or the Bright. Legit obsessed with Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. Nice. Good on you. I've heard nothing but great things. That's good. That's awesome. That's what you want to hear. You want to hear great things about games that people love. For the brightest lass in the 7 seas, Every day it becomes a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what a doctor calls lucid periods and recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. Morning, Lone Wolf. There are other users, the previous owners of this computer. There's a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder on my desktop. The password for it is your nickname. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. In this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Weird. I had a little Twitch hiccup on my phone. I don't know. Everything still looks good for you guys? If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Have I looked into Densha Attack at all? A little bit. It doesn't look like something I would really be into. I actually had an opportunity to run a campaign for Jester with it, and I don't know. It's not my kind of thing. I don't think. It looks interesting, but I feel like I would get bored with it pretty quick. Waiting for him to play Pal World like everyone else? Keep waiting. Keep on waiting. The amount of controls broke my brain. Really? Because it feels like the kind of game that could be played with about 3 buttons. Interesting. Welcome to Chronologs. Okay, right entry. Guppy's detective log. Today was the last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was so sad in the first place. This is his old computer. Oh, I think I know the problem here. Hold on. I'm still learning some of this this stuff. That should be good. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is about. The password for the folder, Uncle Hal, was only one to call me by that nickname. This one's for you, Captain Halibut. Okay. So Open Me was where that was located, right? Lots of track switching and jumping and drifting and doing Tony Hawk style tricks. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It just looked like, I don't know. This is gonna sound super dismissive of it. It just looked really shallow. Is there any, like, I mean, obviously the controls are more complicated than I thought, but what you're doing, just, I don't know. It just didn't intrigue me. Is that not right? Hold on. Okay, first off, there's no internet available. Okay, that's kind of nice. Oh, I can change the music. Okay, that's cool. Notepad. That's what I want. I'm going to keep Notepad up here because I have a feeling this is the kind of game that as we go, we are going to, we're going to want to make some notes. So, let me buzz through this again real quick. There's a strange program called Desktop. It's inside the Open Me folder on the desktop. The password for it is your nickname. Is it Captain Halibut? One word? Is it capitalized? Oh, is it Guppy? Oops. It's Guppy. Hello. Thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Wait a second. I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend, Pizarro. Sorry, anybody else's Twitch app bugging out? Ah, I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'll go over everything as if it were your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. No, not there? Wonder what the deal is. Wow, I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. Let's go. You found the password 123. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. It won't always be this easy, though. Also, submenus are your friends. Most programs have submenus. These tools could come in handy, you know? Who knows what you might find? These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Be creative and have fun. Try to keep up and remember all the details. Okay. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Okay. If a password is given you through text, it will be presented in the following format. Password. However, passwords won't always be hidden within text. You have to do some of them on your own. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all its riddles? Will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a desktop explorer? I will. Let's do it right now. Boom. Remember, if you ever need a system tip, just click on the light bulb icon on your taskbar below me. I'll do my best to help you out. Hello. What can I do for you? Nothing. System tip. When surfing around the web, your personal history will help you track sites you've visited before. Thanks, that's all. Okay. So this is the puzzle. Your hand. So this is going to be a weird one. And this game just came out on the 17th, I believe. So Thursday or Friday. It's one that I was thinking about playing on Friday. But I went with Buckshot Roulette instead. Actually, no. I was going to play this on Friday, but it didn't release until like 12 or 1 o'clock or something like that. So by the time I would have gotten around to it, it just wasn't conducive to when I actually started my stream. Cave's mouth. Should we leave these open, probably? You are lost. You find yourself between the sea and a lush forest, dragging your feet in the sand of a beach you've never seen before. Aside from your wits and senses, you bear only a small compass which has been damaged in a fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks to be the entrance of a cave. Approaching it reveals that its entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read some of it. You assume it's the cave's name, Fortuna. Okay, well, let's open puzzle. Oh my god, is that it? Good job. And with that, we start our adventure. I'm pretty smart. Saying. What I might do for the vertical viewers, let's give you a little bit more screen to see. It looks like we might want to have the chance to see everything. Ish. That'll work. Okay. So I don't know if I need this stuff anymore. We'll open it back up, I guess, if we do. As you glance up inside your new shelter, you notice a few cracks between the boulders on top. You quickly realize the lack of natural light in here. Despite not being able to see much in the cave's darkness, you stumble upon a stick next to a rolled up scroll. As you open it, you discover it's comically long. Inside of cave. Torch. Chant my name, O child, and your voice will bear my fire. When dusk surrounds me, Inanna lights my path. Is that it? Oops. Let's go. Okay, again, cool pictures and stuff. I don't know. I'm sure this will get more complicated. The light from this torch is as bright as you. Aw, Pizarro. You're too kind. Lighted path. After barely pronouncing the name you read, the tip of the stick you were holding kindled into a soft flame. You now hold a torch of suspicious origin. With a newly lit path, you press on to a room with a wide strip of papyrus on the floor. You notice strokes and writing scattered on it, along with some suspicious-looking creases. You read, "Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle. Say it out loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose." The rest is lost within the paper's folded format. The answer lies in this ancient paper. Think. Depending on your perspective, they say you can resize the window to your mind. Okay, so wide papyrus. But you wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows, but there lies the answer. What is this? Halibut's journal. Okay, so that first one was 8/20/2012, so August 20th. This is from April 4th, 1998. Okay, and Halibut was the uncle, I think? I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts, so today I will write about one of my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived angler trio. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, and she blessed us with endless catches. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye started singing again. When we got home, we toasted with pap and baby formula. What is pap? Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. All right, one last distraction. I gotta fix this quick. I was scrambling a bit to get going today. Where are you? Do 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 do. There we go. Make it look a little bit better put together. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young lass breathes, the angler trio lives on. Okay. You wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows, but there lies the answer. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose. The rest is lost within the paper's folded format. What? I love psychological thrillers. That's what I do with psychological horror. This feels like this might end up being more of like a thriller type. I don't think we're going to get any like jump scares and stuff. We might, I guess. Is it like a I don't know. Wouldn't, okay, but you wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Some suspicious looking creases. Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle. Say it out loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose. Is that a hummingbird? Like a bee? Well, I don't. What am I? Hold on. Can I get a hint? I'm not sure if I'm understanding how to know. Remember what I told you about submenus. Be sure to check them out even in programs outside your file explorer. What? Your next OS system looks the best when it matches your style. You can always change your wallpaper and start settings. I mean, cool. Fishies. Let's do fishies. Worth it. Oh my god. Sorry. Text bounce, obviously. What do we think here? EPHS? That's not right, right? ELEP. Is it elephants? Trunk? I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose. The rest is lost in the paper's folded format. Wait, hold on. Folds. How do I fold this? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I understand. I think I get it. Hold on. We almost actually had it, so... I mean, that looks like... Oh. Okay, wait. Elephas? I was as close as you could get without getting it, I think. Come on. Okay. Double jump was I was this close to trying that next. Detective memories. As you solve the riddle after folding the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to a path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty enclosed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. You think there are no lines on these cave walls. Detective or not, what am I supposed to do? Do I need to go back and open the papyrus? In Hell Clock, once you beat normal, the clock no longer stops in boss rooms, and it's 10 times more stressful. Ooh. Good job on beating it, though. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm still kind of goofing with my Twitch here. My Twitch is, like, broken. It's not working. Format. Okay, we did word route. Zoom out. Zoom in. Okay, that seems to be fine now. So, read between the lines. Make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty enclosed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. Oh, the source code. On your left, you notice that a wall is thinner than the others. The word salve is inscribed on it. Okay. We're still pretty early in this game, but that one was a little weird. Okay. Oh wow, look at Mr. Hacker over here. You're thorough. Yes, my focus face is going to be on full display today. I can tell. All right, left door. Left room, rune. Behind left door. As you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see the word in an alphabet you can read. Is this the name of the rune? Okay. Right door? Right rune. Rename it. As you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this related to the other door? Watching all those detective shows has definitely paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave's wall has revealed it to be different from all the others. A light pushes all that's needed for it to crumble. Hidden behind this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you, and the largest one in front of you. Below the central door, there's a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. Contents may be corrupted, so rename it. Key.fix. Does that work? I know programming. NPG. You hold the key tightly and concentrate. You're very close, but you struggle to form a clear image in your mind. Is it supposed to be image? Nice, Alpha. I don't know Aldi had fresh produce. I haven't been to an Aldi in a long time. So rename it. Clear image in your mind. Is it ruin? Is it properties? Okay. Think. You try your luck, but the door, okay. Hidden behind this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. Two of them lie beside you, and the largest one in front of you. Below the central door, there's a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. A clear image. I don't know. Nothing in family photos. Medical scans. Nothing in there. Help me. If you have second thoughts on a file you named before, you can always rename it by right-clicking its icon. Oh, wait. Is it supposed to be that... Is it key.img? Oh. Every lock obeys Portinus. Or something. Got it. What great imagination you have. Great work. Neat. Okay, we're on 6 now. don't need all these things, probably. Bring up the etched wall. That looks terrifying. This wall is completely covered with the phrase, "Dare to say my name." Mutiny! Thank you for the 3 months, my dude. 3 months already. Craziness. Craziness, craziness, craziness. Appreciate that. You reshape the key and reveal its message. You turn the lock with it. A small chamber, like a closet, is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, "Dare to say my name." You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words anyway? This is another journal entry. This is about 5 weeks before his depressive thoughts post. My doctor suggested that I write about this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help at all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. That thing did not look like my big brother. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How is that supposed to help me? How is this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And if I forget everything like everyone says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How is that for amnesia? Oof. All right, so who wrote these words? Dare to say my name. Am I winning? You know what? We've solved 5 puzzles. I feel like that's winning. Yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Sorry. This looks dumb. I gotta fix this. There we go. That's better. Hey, Chongo. I like these old-looking computer games. They seem fun. Yeah, this one's been on my radar for a little bit, and I've been kind of flip-flopping as to whether or not I wanted to give it a shot, but I decided, you know what? Let's at least do it for a day. Let's do it for a day. Let's see how it goes. See one where the lady works in a call center for like a paranormal investigation. Is that the Home Safety Hotline? Is that the game you're thinking of? I think we played a follow-up to that game recently. Hold on. That's going to bother me. Hold on. That's an important thing. Home. It is true. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. By Night Signal. That's not right. Oh, that's right. They followed up Home Safety Hotline, or maybe they've had other games since then, with Forbidden Solitaire, which I did a short on like a month or two ago. A game that looks super cool. That's actually on my list of games to eventually stream also. Examine the room. You're sure that the only way forward is to call their name. The wall is completely covered with the phrase, "Dare to say my name." Destiny's Child. So where am I going to get this name from? They didn't write their name on the wall, but still you feel as if you could figure out who the author behind these etchings is. Outer Worlds 2 is not as good as 1. There you go. You heard it here first. So who wrote these words? So this was part of it too. I mean, it's not like halibut, right? No, that's silly. A small chamber, like a closet, is behind the central door. Hint me. Want to remember the date of creation of a file? Find that and more on the Properties option by right-clicking its icon. Is it... Hold on. MMTT? God damn. This is gonna get really hard. I'm getting to the answers. But I'm getting to them because of the hints. We're gonna see what happens here. Great thinking. What kind of name is that though? All right. Let's keep it rolling. What else do we have over here? Downloads. Downloads are empty. Did have a good weekend. We didn't do much. Big catch. Angler trio. Don't forget. Prescription? Pamphlet? What is dissociative amnesia? That's true. Lone Oak Junior High. Got a diploma from junior high? Is that a normal thing? Groceries. Thanks, buddies. Appreciate y'all. Web surfer. Okay. I don't think we need to mess... this thing isn't attached to the internet, so I don't think that matters. Okay. Well, let's continue. I have to remember that. It's my oldest birthday today, so that should be easy. Oh, well, happy birthday to them. That's exciting. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly. As you open them again, in front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. You delve inside. The torch you carry barely lights your arm while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from the stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. It's true, my birthday is in my name. Because I lack originality. Ooh, that's a creepy face. Flat stone. For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices of a wall, you are barely able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. As you take your first steps toward it, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling on the ground. Interesting. Okay, so let's open this one up again. Oh, it just, okay. Just opens up just the same. So, fleeting face properties? Puzzle lights out. I suck with birthdays. I'm terrible with birthdays. Lights out. So what's hidden in the dark? I wonder if I can... Can I brighten this image somehow? Compression aborted. Current user does not have permission to edit one file in current selection. Dude, that gets harder. That gets harder every year, too. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't need to do that. Let's trash this one. Okay. Hello, what can I do for you? System tip. Your File Explorer has many useful features on its menu bar. Be sure to check it out. You can sort chronological entries by date in descending or ascending order. Is that relevant to what I'm doing right now? Whoop. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what does that button do? Where did it go? Oh, I went back. Hold on. I still don't know what I did. Oh, see, it changed. Why did you change? I know you see me. Or I know you saw me. I don't know what this tab does. What does this icon mean? Wait, how did I sort that by? Hello, what can I do for you? System tip. Next amp will display... Okay, yeah, see, that's not relevant to what I'm doing. View, sort by name. Sort by date. Sort by type. Hidden files. Ooh. Okay, okay. Engraved warning. Keep out. Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past it is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra. Oh, are you my password? The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start noticing details in walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning. Is it Cassandra? Okay. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Stalagmite formation. Rubicon. I think I got this one already. But let's see what it has to say anyway. You ignore Cassandra's warning and press on, only to find a contrasting scene. A calm and lighted room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. This short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. Is that really? I mean, that can't be it, right? Now playing Deep Cave. Ooh, I think we reached a new level. So, interesting. This one doesn't have a password. So flat stone. So that the other one was like a leaf. This looks like a branch. Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during this exploration, you are convinced there's something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you. Now you can be absolutely certain there is no path forward. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do next, you hear a loud thunk far off behind in the cave. So, if we go back... we go back again. Oh, I can't. I thought maybe I could switch Rubicon out with Cassandra and it would take us in a different path. So, far off behind in the cave. Okay, no hidden files in there. No hidden files in there. Far off behind in the cave. It sounded like it might have come from the entrance. So what got us here? Interesting. Flat stone dead end. And I thought this one was going to be easy. That was dumb. Okay. View source code for this one. You can see carved symbols and some of the stalagmites. Okay. File Explorer's navigation not only lets you move back and forward, but also up on the folder stack. Is that what that means? What does that mean? So this just keeps... I mean, this is the same thing as going back, it seems. What does this button do? Invalid operation. Current user does not have the permission to edit one. Oh, okay. I don't know what it means. You can pause and play music tracks by clicking on the next amp icon at the bottom right. Okay, that's fine. Oh, since I'm here, give me one more. You can open a maximum of 10 windows at a time. Memory doesn't grow on trees, you know. Especially these days. Okay. What are we doing here? There is no path forward. So, we need to go back here. Flat stone. These are the same images. There's like a mechanic I'm not... it feels like there's a mechanic I'm not quite grasping. What else can I do here? Compress? Can I compress this one? Can I compress anything? No. Okay, wait. Stalagmite formation is here. But then it shows up here. So why is Dark Sanctum showing up twice? These are the same images? I think they're the same images. By the way, while we're solving puzzles, if you feel like you want to go leave a like on the YouTube videos, that'd be neat. I won't stop you from doing so. Clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. I don't have a spot to put a password. That's what's confusing me. I think I have the password. Or wait, it said, hold on. Can we go all the way back to the beginning of the cave? Oh, wait. Dude, it just keeps cycling me back in here. I'm like stuck. Oh. We just had to go all the way back. Okay. Wait, what happened to this puzzle? I don't remember these files being here earlier. What's going on? Stuck. Let's close this for now. Even after retracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You have successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern on the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into this new landscape. Okay. There's our torch, all lit up. So those are new. Did anything else new pop up? So how... use it to carve some symbols into this new landscape. So how do I... Your senses tell you there's something hidden here. You've seen stalagmites before. No, I get that. I understand that. Is it something... What do I do? What do I do with it? I feel like I... Okay. How do I carve? Cut? I mean, that would be funny. Oh! Do I copy and paste it here? Duplicate. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. This isn't how do I saw cut before. I feel like we're onto something here. Hold on. Let's get rid of these. Hold on. This doesn't feel right. My delete button doesn't work. Did I not just see... Hold on. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can do it this way. Dang it. So... let's think on this for a moment while I take my first break. I'm going to step away for about 3 minutes, run some ads, and then I will be right back, and we'll try to figure out how to get Rubicon here or something. I don't know. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Hey. Damn it. Sorry. Hi. Good looking out, Kate. You missed nothing. It was just me humming and hawing on what I need to do on this puzzle. No, we don't want that. No, don't want that. Okay, so I can navigate. Yeah, Pizarro's not much of an assistant, is he? It looks like I've run out of system tips for now. If you ask for another one, I'll just repeat myself, okay? Thanks, bud. Hidden files? Ooh! Puzzle 9, Alter. Rubicon. Let's go. Okay, we got it. Sweet. You cleared puzzle 8. Things are getting a bit weird, though. Why don't you stop here for today? Okay. No, but okay. Flat stone. Now this one's an actual tree. So we went from leaf to branch to tree. Mural. Okay, we saw this symbol. We saw this symbol. I don't think we've seen this symbol yet. Okay, alter STP. The moment you stop carving, the wall before you starts to move, as if a small earthquake takes over the cave. The landscape revealed in front of you is now a long hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or altar. Its features seem designed by humans, yet shaped by regular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space surrounded by unordered piles of stones. Engraved on the ground, you read the following message. When the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacked stones. You wonder if something is missing here. Been wondering that the whole time. There's also a detailed mural in the back of the room, and you can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. Okay, and then we have one more journal entry from August 16th. So this is 4 months past the depressive thoughts. Today I remembered something delightful, so I'll write about it and make it harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled and I couldn't shake the image of her smiling at me. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. Oh man, I can't believe they stole my journal for this part. Right, Kate? I know I have dreamed of having a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feeling nauseous, knowing I basically took over another man's household. That part's not true. That part's not true. That's not my journal. That's somebody else's. It's not my fault that a woman and a child need the presence of a father. I only wish to help. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again. My sweet memories tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? Okay. Okay, quick, let's do hidden. Okay, so nothing hidden. Let's, source code. Should you take this advice literally, you've been finding strange flat stones around the cave. Okay, so again, we had leaf, branch, trees. I wonder if I put the images on top of each other. Okay, let's go puzzle 1. Your caves, okay, not this one. Flat stone. Flat stone. Nice. Balancing the stones cracks something inside them. They crumble instantly and reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting qualities. Depending on the angle, it changes colors like the prism in the light. Is this what the inscription meant by truth? Even the mural on the back of the room looks clearer behind the quartz. Its sigils shine in different colors. What's up, Mist Warrior? Oh. Holy smokes. Sorry, bud. I might have missed your messages. I think I have the wrong chat popped out. We're gonna fix that right quick. Which means I don't know if Sean's messages came through then the right way. I don't know. I'm still figuring out some of this this new chat setup here. Interesting. Then on Friday when I streamed on YouTube, I was like, "Oh shit, people are chatting on here." What are you using, Chongo? Were you streaming just? Were you dual streaming or was it just on YouTube? Okay, we did this thing. So let's go back. Puzzle 9. Okay, here we go. So here we go. We've got color lens. What is this? Installing color lens. Oh, we're gonna get a virus. Color me impressed. Color lens has been added to your installed programs. You can access it through the start menu programs. Multi on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. What did you use? What was how did you have it set up? Oh, here it is. Filter. Red. Okay, so there's a little fire on it. Blue. Yellow. Okay. All right. That's something. Oh. But did you use like ATEM? Like multi-stream? Do they show the same? Oh, these are different. Okay. Oh, that man's on fire. That man's is on fire. He's angry. He's angry. Weird. Okay. So, that said, what animal is bathing in the tears of grief? Is it fish? Of course not. That'd be silly. Blue. Oh, it's is that alligator? Use the Slobs Premium. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't realize that they had that as an option. I'm gonna put alligator, maybe crocodile. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? It is an alligator. Okay. Uh-oh. How many eyes are witnessing the bliss of acceptance? Ah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's an unlucky number. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, 11. I didn't see that one. 12, 13. Pizarro, move. Did you know Pizarro was the name of a famous explorer? Okay. I want you to go away. Thank you. Now I lost count. There was one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. I was close. I was close. How did wrath manifest around the person on the boat? Fire. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Who is the dead man on the boat? Wait, this question feels out of place. This definitely is a part of the puzzle. Do they know who they're talking about? Who is the dead man on the boat? It's it's the husband who left, right? Did he have a name? Where did I see that? Was that a journal? No. We read a journal entry, but I don't think it said his name. Where was that? How do I get here? I want chronologue. Who is the dead man on the boat? Me? Brother? It was brother? Oh, creepy. You're not supposed to be skulking around. Are you sure you should even be here? Sepher. You shouldn't be here. Okay. Do you wish to forget? Guilt isn't good for the memory. You shouldn't be here. You won't forget. Blah, 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 blah. Fatal exception has occurred. Any key. Next, the sweaters. Okay, so I guess we're done with halibut. We can recover the password for Maximus now. What's my favorite dinosaur? Have we talked about dinosaurs at all? What's my favorite dinosaur? I don't know. How would I know that? T-Rex. Raptor. I don't know. Clearly my do not disturb doesn't matter. A new chronolog entry is available for you to write. To write? To write? Us write? Oh, we do write. Okay. Okay. What was all that? Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I wish I could keep it from... I'm doing just a Elgato share, so it's basically just a screen capture, so I can't do anything to stop it, but that's fine. Whatever. My father's death. Well, maybe, yeah. I guess, actually, yeah. Yeah? Did the game reference it? I mean, it clearly asked me if I knew who was burning up before the computer crashed. Okay, hold on. I gotta put some pieces here. I thought... So we're playing as Guppy. Halibut, I think, was her uncle. Her uncle seems to have... Let's hold on. Let's hold on. Who would want my uncle to play a game that made him remember such a thing? It feels pretty cruel. I never got to talk to my dad, but we had plenty of pictures of him in our house. It's pretty messed up, but I think his face is pretty similar to the one in this game. Oh, that was the desktop that changed. Okay. Most importantly, did Desktop Explorer crash the computer right after changing the background and filling it with alerts? I think I need to tread carefully from now on. If any of the computer files get deleted or corrupted because of this program, I could lose whatever I have left from my uncle. I hope he didn't see what I saw. The faces when the computer crashed. I don't think he would have been able to withstand that. I can't write on chronolog whenever I want, only when I'm prompted to do so. Was chronolog like this for my uncle too? Anyway, here it is. I wrote on my journal, happy. Wrote on my journal, happy computer. Interesting. The temple. What was the other thing that we just unlocked? Sketchy? Pretty good. That's pretty good. And some purple. And why don't we get some red? And of course, we mean this part. Bob Ross. That's okay. It's my life's work, but that's fine. Introduction. You are alone. A tall stone gate stands before you. Undoubtedly, you find yourself now at the entrance of some sort of temple. Torchlight lights the path ahead. Your senses have guided you forward. Guided you away from danger so far. However, from this point forward, you'll need more than your intuition to continue. The Cave Fortuna is unrecognizable, even in name. The door reads a new title for this place. Shy. I got the password. Okay. Let's start. We should just preface this every time. Show hidden files. Anubis, Thoth. These are the locks. Okay. Let's open up the chamber. Should we do them in order? I wonder. Let's do sort by date. Let's start with this. Okay, let's start with a journal entry. Okay, so this is getting, well, no. All these are from 1998 except for the last one, which was on 2012. So, must have been a gap. Since I haven't found any files or computer settings to access the other users, my only guess right now is that Desktop Explorer has something to do with all this. I just unlocked a puzzle that made me install another program called Color Lens. However, I just read on the NextOS manual that Color Lens comes pre-installed with the computer already. Is Desktop Explorer hiding things from the computer? Maybe it'll eventually let me access the other user profiles. I don't know if I'm imagining things, but some of the in-game text kind of resembles what I've been writing in my journal. The puzzle even has an Egyptian mural. My doctor says it's common for people with my condition to overthink stuff. I must remain calm. What is going on here? Okay, Scarab Podium. There are 3 paths to exit this chamber, each protected by a stone guardian. An eye on the ceiling oversees this room. It's as if this engraved symbol wishes to witness your decision on how to proceed. Choose wisely. A dog-headed man overlooks path 1 with the name Anubis. Below his feet, his stone gaze is a reminder of your fear of the unknown. An ibis-headed man watches over path 2 with the name Thoth. Below his feet, his stone gaze is a reminder of your weakness to succumb to madness. A falcon-headed man guards path 3 with the name Ra. Below his feet, his stone gaze is a reminder of the frailty of the human body. In front of you lies a podium with a metal plate on top. A scarab is depicted on it, along with 3 uniquely shaped holes. Source code. Nothing. It's the first time source code has let me down. It has failed me. I mean, I guess we just have to put the names in, right? Oh, that might have been a branching path. The Eye of Horus has recorded your path decision. Okay, this should be easy enough. You'll get this done in no time. Okay. Okay. Welcome back, by the way, Pizarro. Okay. Well, let's close this for now. I don't know if we'll need these. We'll go back to them if we do. Anubis scale. Okay. Left plate heart coin. Right plate flat file. Interesting. The scale is opposite now. Feather coin. Okay, so can I, if I go back to left plate? Nope. So heart and feather. I'll use you later. Balance. By crossing this threshold, you immediately feel lighter. However, this sensation goes beyond your physical body. You walk on the line between spiritual harmony and eternal despair. You reach a room surrounded by religious imagery. At the center rests a scale with coins on its plates. The left plate holds a coin with an engraved heart. The right plate holds a coin with a feather symbol. The scales are currently tilted to the right. The scale has a familiar sigil engraved on it. Sorry, it was glowing. I had to try it. Familiar sigil. It's also Anubis? Oh. Hold on. I did not even notice that until right now. Let's open up Color Lens. That yellow. There we go. So 90, 120. Blue shows nothing. Red probably shows nothing. Okay, so we need yellow. Monkey. Feather. Heart. Of course not. So 90, 120. You learned to reveal the secrets of the moon sigil before. Yes, I have. Thank you. Do we have hidden stuff again? No. Duplicate? Oh, I'm so smart. Wait, why would that... Is that what I wanted to do? What if I delete this? So 80, 120. 90, 120. What? Okay, hold on. Why would it go down if I added the heart to it? What if we go right plate, duplicate this? That makes it worse. Oh. Compress. Okay, so let's do left plate. What if I delete this? It just comes back again. It won't let me delete it. But what I don't understand is if I go from 90 to... Oh. So, okay. Duplicate. Okay. Duplicate. 360. And then... Did it? Is it 360? No, of course not. Oh, Amit. It's right there. Okay. I thought you would have cleared this one quicker, though. Everything okay? Hey, you Clippy wannabe, you shut your damn mouth. I'm doing fine. Okay, good deal. Moving on. Let's close this stuff. Let's do this again. Let's sort by date. Journal entry first. I must never forget this. I wanted to get little Guppy a stuffed animal at the zoo, so I let her choose whichever she wanted. I tried my hardest to convince her to pick this giant bass plushie, but I think she figured out I was trying to influence her. She's so clever, it was really cute. She ended up deciding on a small stuffed dinosaur. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Of all possible toys, she chose a Stegosaurus. It was cute, sure, but I couldn't help making the connection to Maxine. Must be a thing between tough girls. I hope someday they can get to know each other. Stegosaurus. Dude, I was gonna guess Stegosaurus, but I was like, this is ridiculous. There's a lot of dinosaurs. We'll be here all day. Groovy. Okay, that is unlocked. Okay. We can probably move into the other account now, but let's keep pressing forward here. These carvings on the wall, haven't we seen similar things in previous puzzles? We have. I don't know what that is. Dark vines. Is that a dragon? Is that a dragon? Following a voice. The clicking of the scales triggers an opening on the floor. A set of downward stairs is revealed. The walls reverberate with a spiritual approval of some kind. You can't quite understand its meaning. A slightly flooded floor welcomes your descent. The religious scriptures around the walls are now partially covered with vines, and a large sculpture of a crocodile's head. It's a crocodile's head. Is a dragon. Rests on the nearest wall. This new room is dark, but you clearly see multiple unlit torches around you. There is something inside the crocodile's jaws, but opening by force proves futile. On a hunch, you speak loudly, abracadabra, in rainbow colors. No luck. However, you know there is power in your words. Scanning the room again, you start to remember something that could work. Do you now? Arba da Carba. Abracadabra backwards is Arba da Carbra. Pretty good. I like it. Perhaps a different magic word might do the trick. Do not be afraid to modify files. You don't say. I mean, I see Eliphas written there, but I'm just here to modify the files. What do you mean? You like how a story is told? Edit and save a storyteller file to suit your needs. Restore file to original state? Oh, I can... Wait. Hey, Falcraft. I can edit... Do I edit this to Eliphas? Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Save. You know what? Cancel. Just file. We can revert it back. The whole room shakes for a second. This short commotion reassures you of being on the right path. Ah. The claw marks in the wall seem to have destroyed a specific image. Could the correct word be related to it? The religious scriptures around the walls are now partially covered with vines. Okay. Is it a game? Looks like an old PC. It is, yes. It's a game called Desktop Explorer. Yeah, it's a kind of a mystery psychological horror thing. It's interesting so far. So Eliphas was the second code week. Can I go back? It's not Anubis. Hold on. There, the cave. Puzzle 1. Fortuna. Nope, that's not right either. I thought maybe this meant the first puzzle. What am I looking at here? What do those pips mean? Like, what do these little marks mean? It's not Fortuna, right? No, it's, what is, We switched Eliphas, so whatever, it's whatever this word was. So we just got to go back and figure out what passwords we used. So hold on, what was this long scroll? Inanna? Oh, it's Inanna. There it is. Okay. Oops. Wait, hold on. That's not what I need to do, though. I need to edit this. Okay, so that, okay, perfect. So that cleared out all the vines. Oh, okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let me get my notepad out here again. Programs, notepad. I could probably keep it square in my head, but... Alright, so we got S. What the hell is that symbol? Is that an elephant? Oh, it is an elephant. S-E-K H E T A R U. Sekitaru. I am 80% sure that's right. Let's go. Sweet. So smart. Okay, we don't need these anymore. To be honest, I did not think you could do it. I guess old dogs can learn new tricks. Bizarro, I don't know if I like your tone anymore. You know, you used to be friendly little buddy, kind of turning into a jerk. Note. One man's trash is another man's treasure. You hold in your hands a small yellow treasure chest. You imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here. Gold coins, forbidden amulets, a map out of here. Opening it reveals nothing but a small note. You can't do anything with it but interpret its meaning. Whatever it means, you are certain that obtaining this message is your reward for clearing this temple's path. Is another chatter misbehaving? No, Mist Warrior. Nope, everybody's on their best behavior today. And sorry I missed your messages earlier. I had my chat flipped around, so I didn't actually see it on my OBS. But hi, how are you? inside a yellow. Okay, this message is your reward for clearing the temple's path. Bizarro, this little buddy? Yeah. He's a... His tone could use some cleaning up. Oh, Pragmata's good, Mist. That's a good game. That's a really good video game. Source code. Yes, the note must be hinting the treasure is hiding elsewhere. See, this feels like a point where I might want to pivot to the other account. What can I do for you? System tip. All the tips I have for now, ask for another one, and I'll say tips you already know. Thanks, that's all. Hidden files? Nope, not this time. Nope, not this time. One man's... oh, wait. Trash. There it is. Well, hold on. I put all these... No, topaz. Vault can't be opened while in the basement. Would you like to restore it to its original location? Yes. What a find. Putting trash to good use, I see. Enjoy your treasure. Okay. We got topaz. What do I do with it? Topaz is yellow. What if I apply some color lens? Topaz is yellow, right? I'm not making that up. Okay, well that didn't work. Well, good for us. We've got the topaz. That's pretty exciting. I could have all of the topazes. I could double my wealth. I think, yeah, that's actually, I think that's exactly the reference point I'm using, Mist Warrior, Breath of the Wild. Topaz is yellow in that, right? Made me a game called High on Life. Oh yeah, I played High on Life. I wanted to play the second one, but I had just finished the DLC to the first one, and I decided I think I'd had enough High on Life. But I'm a big Rick and Morty fan, so it resonated with me. But what do I do now? One man's trash is... Okay, we got the topaz. What do I do with it? Can't compress. I'm a little stumped now. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. Not fairly. I will at some point. I'm a bigger fan of Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom, with all of its building and stuff like that, it doesn't resonate with me quite as much. Okay, so source code. We did that, so that's good. But I don't know what to do now. I have no password to solve. We have our topaz. What should I do with the topaz? I still don't know what that does. Yeah, I don't typically like that kind of freedom in games. I don't like spending a bunch of time building stuff, and that's not the freedom I'm looking for in games. I get like how people enjoy it and people love it and stuff. But for my personal tastes, it just doesn't resonate with me very well. What do I do with this topaz thing? Am I a full-time gaming creator? I am currently. I am for now. So the note doesn't change. I didn't want them. I'm not a big Lego person either. I don't. If I'm playing games, like my philosophy has always been, if I'm playing games, I want to play something that somebody built. I want to experience a story and stuff like that. If I have to like put things together and you know, reflect my own creativity, then I'm like not really my thing. It's just not what I play games for. I'm here for story time, that kind of stuff. Any advice for me as a beginner for Falkrift? I mean, it just depends on what you're. I would say set some tangible goals. You know, and do it as kind of like a bite-size approach to things. What do you hope to get out of being a content creator? What is your goal? I don't know what to do right now. I think I'm out of ideas. What if what's my, anything else going? What is next sum? That's a calculator. That makes sense. I could have figured that out before I clicked on it. You holding your hand small? Okay, got it. Source code. How do I move on? Wait. This message is your reward for clearing this temple's path. So we did Anubis. Do we go back now? Did we get the treasure? We did. Because now this is all clawed out. I like having the ability to play the same game but differently. You can only play the same story so many times. Oh, I agree. But there's also, yeah, I don't typically play games more than once either. It's just not. To me there's just so many games, like unique games coming out all the time. Sorry if you can hear that. Hold on. I gotta tighten my microphone. It was close to falling off. That would have sucked. Yeah. Let's take a look at Thoth. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Pay attention and don't mess this up. Thanks, Bizarro. So, I mean, Falkrift, I would say the biggest thing is just find your comfort behind the camera or with your voice, or make sure that whatever you're doing for yourself, and that you're happy and that you're comfortable and that you express confidence. There are 100,000 different resources on how to be a successful creator and stuff like that, and really what I've found is that all of that advice encourages you to chase what makes you big while ignoring what makes you you. In my experience, a lot of the stuff that, like, yes, there's probably is a world where I could be like a larger creator than I am, but there's just not that entails me that involves me doing a lot of things that I just don't care to do. I'd rather be me and have like a tight knit community and stuff like that, than you know, chase every new trend all the time like everybody else does. You know, it's trying to chase an algorithm and stuff like that. It's there's things that you can do to be seen, but I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to do it, and what you're gonna find is that you just kind of have to keep. for me, it's a lot like going to the gym. Okay, when you go to the gym, it's really easy to look at what everybody else is doing and feel like if somebody's, you know, lifting more than you, running faster than you, running further than you, it's really easy to compare yourself to them. But the best gym mindset is an approach where you go and the only person you're competing with is you. You're always just trying to do what you do better, stay in your lane, right? Push yourself, get stronger, get faster, do all that stuff, but always just focus on like who you are and what you want to achieve and what you want to accomplish. Try to filter out the noise and the distraction. And I think if people employ that kind of strategy, even if they don't become the biggest streamer in the world, they'll be happier doing it. I feel so conflicted. I miss her so much, but I think ultimately she just desired to be alone. Looking at the whole picture, I can't help but to assume the worst. I must latch on to whatever hope her mom still holds. My only lead right now is very loose, but it's the only thing I've come up with. Max used to go on and on about the CMAA. Maybe she's fulfilling her dreams of studying art or at least taking a course there. If she submitted a portfolio or an application, we could track her activity with the help of a private detective. Okay. At least we should be able to ask her on CMAA.com main page. I'll find the time to do so soon. I've been so busy lately taking care of the baby. Cascadia Modern Arts Academy. Lunar the Dragon Goddess. Thank you for that sub over on YouTube. Much appreciated. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I missed. Let me get caught up. Exactly. That's the other thing too. Everybody's at a different stage in their growth and stuff like that. And that's the thing too. You don't want to get caught comparing yourself to somebody who's been doing it for years or you know, anything like that. So that checks out. Is this game puzzle based? Yeah, it's so you're solving different puzzles and stuff like that within the game to try to solve a greater mystery. It's been interesting so far. It's I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that open for now. I'm not really sure if we have what we need to explore that. So chronologue. All right, map fragment. Okay. Map fragment 2. Mirror. Okay, well, for this, let's bust out our color lens, blue. Okay, let's do this. Let's slide this over here. Map fragment. All right. I should probably read this first. You go through a cloud of smoke to pass the threshold. Engulfed by the scent of incense, your senses are heavily clouded and you feel dizzy. Is your memory failing you? How long have you been here? Did you just arrive? Were you just about to leave? The room you find yourself in is as puzzling as your thoughts. Countless mirrors cover the walls of a labyrinth in front of you. Walking through without aid is impossible. Luckily, there are map pieces in one of your pockets. Were they always here? Did you always have pockets? Did you always have pockets? Okay. A clouded mirror is in your sight that has a familiar sigil engraved on it. So, if we put this here, I think these have to go maybe on the mirror? Maybe? No, that's not right. I don't need that open. I don't need that open. Okay, none of these other ones are going to work. So we just have to figure out what this is trying to tell us. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, that looks pretty good. Okay, what else do I have? Not that. Oh, God, I still have that open, too. Map fragment. I can't do this until I get the password. Filter. Nope, got that. Okay. Oh. All right. I had to walk the map. Okay. I'd like to hear our gaming journey so far, if you would like to share now or some other day whenever you feel like. Or my gaming journey? Like what got me into gaming and stuff like that? Oof. That could be a long story. There's a lot there. Yikes. Alright, so map fragment 3, map fragment 4. Oh, do I have to resize this window? No. Maybe. I can't resize it. Give me a pointer, Pizarro. You are not seeing double. You can open the same image file multiple times. That is fine. I don't think that helps me. What else you got? Remember that Desktop Explorer will only communicate passwords through this format, unless you have to figure it out on your own. Okay. I feel like I just need to resize this somehow. Okay, obviously. Oh, wait, can I do this? No. No. Hey, Bird. Welcome in, bud. I mean, Falkirk's just kind of like quick buzz over it. I mean, I've been playing games since I was 3 years old. I had a Nintendo Entertainment System growing up, and games have always been a really big part of my life, and I just something I always wanted to be involved with, and then in 2019 I started streaming on kind of a serious basis. I had to step away for a little bit, but now I work in games. Yeah, it's, I don't know. There's not really a lot to the story other than this is just kind of all I've ever really wanted to do. Hey, Stormy. So I can't do this because you're not big enough. I don't know how, so I just have to figure out properties. I can't do. Oh, wait, hold on. Map fragment 3, compress. Damn, shoot. I thought that was good. I thought that was gonna work. Dang. So, I did have a good weekend. Thank you, Stormy. I hope you had a good one too. Well, I can duplicate it, but I don't think that. Oh, I guess just you're right. Maybe that is it. Open it again, and we just slowly weasel our way down here. You're right. I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. It's still going to be too big. No, it makes sense. Perfect. Yep. Falkrift, you said that earlier too, and I was like, no, that's not the answer. It's absolutely the answer. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Boo! What a jump scare, huh? What a dick. You have to get surgery on your Achilles? Oh no, dude. What happened? All right. Let's bring this up again. Ruptured it playing soccer. Oh, dude, that sounds like a nightmare. Oh man, that sounds awful. Dude, that sucks. Okay, well, we know what to do here. Mirror. Oh, that's the one that we just opened. You go through a cloud of smoke to pass this threshold. Engulfed by the scent of incense, your senses are heavily clouded and you feel dizzy. Is your memory failing you? How long have you been here? Did you just arrive? Were you just about to leave? The room you find yourself in is as puzzling as your thoughts. Countless mirrors cover the walls of a labyrinth in front of you. Walking through it without aid is impossible. Luckily, there are map pieces in one of your pockets. Oh, wait. This is the same damn thing. I didn't mean to do that. What do I do with this now? So we've got these. Yeah, the red and the yellow isn't going to show anything. Oh, I lied. What is that? Oh, 5, 2, 6, 7. Cheeky. Wasn't that cool? I wish I could forget it and experience it again. All right. And we're on to the next phase of this. But we're going to continue that in just a second. I got to step away for just a couple minutes, run some ads. I'll be right back. Let's continue to puzzle, shall we? Okay. Archaeologist's note. Okay, that's an actual notepad document. Let's take a look at the hourglass. An old time tracking device. How antique. Our modern clock is so much... Wait, why did it turn red? I know why. Oh, you know what? Actually, there we go. This is weird. I'm on Twitch on my phone, and it has vertical now. Yeah, that's part of that's one of the changes we made a couple of days ago. So we have the two PC setup now. We have 2 horizontal streams, 2 vertical streams, 1 of each on Twitch and YouTube. So that was one of the upgrades that we made last Wednesday when I didn't stream. 4. Okay, that's probably going to be important at some point. Time seems to have an effect on this room. This hourglass clicks for every hour I've been here. Translating my notes so far have revealed to me this poem. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. Plenty blood-stained feathers fall slowly to the ground, while sapphire scepters rise as many as time decides. When you look closely, sand foretells the path. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. Think carefully and you'll realize time takes all but memories. What's going on? Lastly, I see something written on the wall, a clue of some kind. It says red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. What am I missing? I don't understand. The sand is rising. Time is running out. I feel like I'm going to have to change my system clock. Or not my system clock, but my my game clock. We'll see. Sand falls. You approach the mirror to get a clearer image. Without thinking, you pass your fingers through its surface. The mirror bursts into pieces. Every single mirror that surrounded you shatters unexpectedly and brings sandfalls upon you. Looking around you in a panic, you spot a dried-out corpse next to their old notes. There is something in their hand, a decorated hourglass. Interacting with it only adds to your confusion. Is your mind playing tricks on you? Time is running out. You do not wish to share their fate, drowning in the sand. If you don't like the vertical perspective, turn whatever you're watching it on. There's also a button that'll show you the horizontal stream. So it's there as just another option. You can see the water's sigil inscribed in the hourglass. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So interesting. So I don't. Okay, so that's what. Okay. Red face equals 48. So, all right, let's see here. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky. Okay. You look closely. Sand foretells the path. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. Think carefully and you realize. Red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 12 hours. So it's rising from the top to the bottom. Or from the bottom to the top, I mean. Or is it? I don't see any that have it up top. Oh. Hold on. When a blue moon? Okay. It doesn't say anything about a full moon, I guess. I thought it did. So I wonder how... Will red do anything? Okay, hold on. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. So a red eye, so we gotta go... Okay, red eye. Okay, hold on. I think this is going to be a number. I think that's where we're at. So, a blue moon. A blue moon I have the wrong filter on. All right, a blue moon is it gonna be 1? Blue moon, a red eye. What did I say? Red eye. What happened here? Went too far. Oh, you bastard. Where are you? There it is. Okay, red eye. 1, 2. Blood-stained feathers. I think that's a feather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapphire scepters. Are you scepters? Are you I think you're a scepter. Yeah, definitely. 5. You look closely, sand foretells the path. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Red face equals 48. But the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. So this would be 13. Source code? Let's see what, do you have anything to say? You can see the water sigil inscribed on the water. Oh, okay. I guess let's plug in some passwords and see if any of these work. I mean, these are not right. Red face equals 48. Okay, so there were... So let me rewrite this. So 1, comma, 2, 48, I don't know, comma, 5, 48, 5. But the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Red face equals 48. Well, what does that matter? Red face. So this doesn't make sense. I was just thinking the color red in general. Hit me, bud. What do you got? You don't need to get that calculator from your drawer. You have one right here in Nexum. I know, but I don't know. Get another tip. Remember that Desktop Explorer will only communicate passwords through this format unless you have to... Okay, yep, that's fine. He's not going to help me. What am I doing with this information? Oh, wait. 12:55, the time? Okay, that's because we did the thing. What am I missing? What am I missing? On a dark night, a blue moon rises, which was 1, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving the tune from up high. 12. Plenty blood-stained feathers was 5. Sapphire scepters was 5. You look closely, sand foretells the path. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. Think carefully and you'll realize time takes all but memories. What does that mean? Is it better, Lone? Is it, I mean, as good as it can be? Lastly, I see something written on a wall, a clue of some kind. It says red face equals 48. Red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. What am I missing? Ah, oh, gross. That sucks, dude. Ugh. There's one piece to this I'm missing. One. Oh, wait. What do we think the 4 means? Dude, I don't know if I can get this one. Unless, oh wait, unless it has nothing to do with... Okay, those were the pips. What if we look at the numbers... okay, hold on. What do we have? Okay, sapphire scepters. So that's going to be... Oh. Okay, well that one is 5. Hold on, is it going to be the same thing? I need a blue moon. 1. Okay, and then it's going to be 5... 2. Okay, so that doesn't change anything. Those are the same thing. Dude, I don't understand. A red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. So 48, 58? I mean, no, right? That's ridiculous, right? 48, 55? 12 plus 50, 60? 13? 61? What the hell? I don't know. I feel pretty confident that we have everything. Hold on, let's just make sure. Hidden files. Nothing hidden. I feel like we have everything in its right spot. Like, we have all of the information. I'm not sure how to put it together. So 1255. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. The sum of all is 13. This part, the clue of some kind, it says a red face equals 48. But the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. That doesn't do... that just confuses everything, because that doesn't have anything to do with anything. I don't think there's anything... Yeah, we did the source code already on this, so we didn't see anything... I didn't see anything that helps us there. All the stuff on your screen stresses you out? Well, it's I don't know. It's all like relevant stuff. Nothing up there except for Bizarro. He's like no help. Everything up there is basically relevant to what I need right now. The only thing stressing me out is this puzzle. This is the first one that I'm like, wait, like I don't know how to put it together. The red face... I know when the red face appears. I know exactly what that means. But I don't know what you want me to do with it. It just doesn't fit any of the rest of the... Red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. Like, I get it, but that's just telling me, like, something I already know. But I have no idea. This is more of a human system tip. Remember to take breaks. Get another tip. That's all the tips I have, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm stuck. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. I think, like I said, I think I have all of the relevant information here. I just... translating it is where I'm stuck. I have no idea what the code could be. Like, why is this... Time is running out. Like, do I have to change that? 12554. Well, that's what I thought. I originally wrote down the lines, but the lines and the number down here are identical. So I don't know if they just put this here as a way to better interpret the markings. But 1255 correlates with the blue moon, the red eye, bloodstained feathers, sapphire scepters. So that gives us 1255 based on the numbers, both the pips and the number that shows up. So when you go to blue moon, it'll show a 1. When you show a red eye, it'll show a 2. Bloodstained feathers shows a 5. Sapphire scepters shows a 5. So 1255. Well, let me edit the time. So AM, PM doesn't matter. But then it goes, okay, when you look closely, sand foretells the path. What is it? Does the sand, what does that mean? The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. So 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 5 is 13. Which I tried, but that doesn't... I don't... Think carefully and you'll realize that time takes all but memories. And then it says, I see something written on the wall, a clue of some kind. It says, red face equals 48. Oh, do I take the 13 times 48? No. Oh, wait, is it 12, 24, 60, 120, 144, 156? Again, well, why would that be 60 though? Hold on, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on. That's bad math. That's incredibly bad math. Should be 4 8. Wait, no, that's not right. Hold on. 12. No, 4 16. No, that's not right. Yeah, 8, 20, 40, 52? Yeah, I guess I'm just not sure what the actual application is. The red face appears when the hourglass marks 12. So at 12, the red face equals 48. So if the red face equals 48, it's 48 divided by 12. It should be 4. So it's is it 13 times 4? What's that math? Oh, for God's sakes. God damn. 13 times 52. That's it's gonna equal the same thing. I think I might have to crash out on this one. I can't think of what else I could do to get some kind of comprehensible answer. Unless it's 1255 times 4? 5020? Nope. So close, I have half the password. What am I missing? What's the next step to establishing it? That's just it. I feel like I'm right there, but it's like I don't understand. Yeah, you could just probably let me know. I've hit my I'm done goofing with this puzzle point. Just tell me what to do. That's fine. I'm done. I'm done goofing with this one. Or maybe if you give me the answer, I can reverse engineer it. 5267. Multiply both numbers in all 4 phases and add them together to get the password. Multiply both numbers in all 4 phases. I'm not even sure what that means, even with the explanation. The numbers, hold on, the numbers don't change in all 4 phases. So 4... Hold on, 4, 8. Oh, wait, hold on. No. Yeah, I don't... 5267 also doesn't work, though. Is that not the... Change the time so that the sigil matches the poem's phrases and note down the number shown on the hourglass and the number shown on the clock. Change the time so that the sigil matches the poem's phrases. Well, I had it at 1255. And note down the numbers shown on the hourglass. And the number shown on the clock. I am not following you. And I'm not, and this isn't the, unless this is something, I don't know what. It's just 6-7? Oh my god. Did you do that on purpose? One o'clock? 3 in the hourglass. Wait, hold on. Blue moon, 1 o'clock. That's not right. Shoot. Now it won't affect this. Dang it. Because Blue Moon, 1 o'clock. 3 in the hour. What does that mean? Because it was only a 1. Where did the 3 come from? 3. Okay, 3 in the hour. Okay, red eye. Red eye would have been 2. Yuck. Okay. I'm going to say that puzzle sucked. That's what I'm going to say. And not just because I couldn't figure it out. I mean, that's part of it. But I think that one sucked. I think that was just a shitty puzzle. Everything else has made some lick of sense. That one I can't wrap my head around. Maybe I need to see it. I don't know. It's too bad it locked out the rest of the puzzle. Can I go back? Can I do it again? No, it won't affect it. Shoot. Okay. Even looked up a guide and I was confused. Yeah, I'm just I don't know. Okay. Well, that's fine. Moving on. Raw ore. Inside the blue lockbox. You hold in your hand a small blue treasure chest. You imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here. That was the last bit for this Thoth path. Opening it reveals nothing but a lump of coal. To say it's a disappointment is an understatement. Whatever this is for, you are certain that obtaining the rock is your reward for clearing the temple's path. Okay, so we got the ore. That's it. That's it for this path. So when we go back, path 2 is done. So we're on to path 3, the path of Ra. Oh my god, dude. Okay, that's good. Your hands are on fire. Color lens. Brrr. Red. Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from flesh. Okay. I guess let's check yellow. We did have that one secret thing that showed up. Furnace room. A wave of heat hits you immediately as you cross the threshold. You find yourself in a furnace room of some kind. You struggle to keep your eyes open. Through the heat haze, you find that below your feet lie hundreds of burning coals. You are barely able to hold one in your hand. Your fingers subtly swell. You struggle to take a clear look at them through the heat haze. There's a familiar sigil on your hand. Okay. I mean, I guess I have to... I'm not going to rename all these, right? That'd be ridiculous. That would be goddamn ridiculous. So I should use... Well, that didn't work. Source code. You've learned a way to see through flames. Yeah. Oh. Do I... IMG? Just an ordinary coal. well. Like, I'm gonna rename another one. There's no way I'm gonna do all these. Like, it's the same thing. Okay. Let's close this. It's driving me nuts. Burning coals can get removed. Huh. I don't know. We had that sigil show up a long time ago. Do I have to go back to... I don't even remember where that would have been. The cave? We saw that sigil... Yeah, left door, right door. Oh, wait. Is, It's not Portinus again, is it? No. You know what? I don't know. As we go, the further we get, the more I'm losing steam a little bit on some of these puzzles. I don't know. I guess I was engaged with the puzzles for a while, but now they've just become a bit tedious. I want to know more of like what we're doing, but just the weird approach to the ancient Egyptian the paths we're on and stuff has so little to do with like the story we're trying to solve, and we've been at it for a while now. I don't know. I was kind of grinding a bit just to get through this stuff, but like some of these, only the heaviest coals will draw answers from the flesh. Does that heavy meaning maybe the highest number? Let's rename this. Let's try this one down here and just see. Yeah, it's more of the same. And I guess I just reached the point where I don't really want to figure it out anymore. That last puzzle was a real buzzkill. That one took me right out of it. You know? I especially when I got the answer and I still don't understand how we got there. And it kind of sets me up to be like, well, how many more puzzles are we going to get that I'm going to be like, I don't know how we're going to get to that answer, you know? It puts that sense of doubt in me. And as a person who's, I don't mind a puzzle game. I'll play a puzzle game occasionally, as you see. I was having a good time with this one, but you start to put that little like tinge of doubt in me. Ruh-roh. The heaviest coals. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's a good look at Desktop Explorer, though. If you know these kind of puzzles are your thing, and you want to kind of grind them out and figure them out, and you're intrigued by that story that's there in the background. The other thing that we could do, let me do this real quick before we bail. Let's go start. Let's log out. Stegosaurus isn't even the right password. Oh wait, ha, Stegosaurus. What does the first letter of my future school's name stand for? Shoot. Hold on. I can find this. Web surfer. Oh my gosh. I have to find the clue that had the website. No, it's under chronologue. Guppy. I think it was Guppy. Wasn't Guppy. Was it Guppy? No. Where did that get put? No, wait, it was down here. Nope, this one. This one? There it is. Cascadia. Okay, log out. Stegosaurus. Oh, it remembered. Cascadia. That's my middle name. I don't even know your real name. I don't even know your first name. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me today. I do appreciate it. We're going to call that good on Desktop Explorer. Again, if you're into those kinds of puzzles, that one's going to keep me up tonight. The time one. That one is going to, God, I just wish I understood where that answer came from. I wish I understood it. I don't know.